My name is Madison. If you had asked anyone who knew me growing up, they would have said the same thing. Madison would do anything for her mother. And they'd be right. Because for most of my life I believed my mom, Linda, was the strongest, kindest woman alive. She raised me alone, worked 2 jobs, struggled, sacrificed. I admired her more than anyone. So when she sat me down one morning, tears streaming down her cheeks, and whispered, "I have cancer," my world stopped. I felt like the air was sucked out of my lungs. She showed me a medical form, an appointment card, and a bottle of prescription pills. I didn't question anything. I just held her and cried. Within days, everything changed. I quit my part-time job to take care of her. I started a fundraiser online. I begged friends, coworkers, neighbors for help. People donated thousands. My boyfriend, Tyler, even offered to move in temporarily to help. My mother became the center of attention everywhere she went. People brought food, flowers, cards, hugged her, prayed for her. He loved it. At first, I thought she was just trying to stay positive, smiling, wearing makeup, going out with friends occasionally. But little things started bothering me. One day, I found a receipt in her purse. Hair extensions, $450. That confused me. Then I noticed she never lost a single strand of hair. She wasn't losing weight. She wasn't tired. She wasn't sick. In fact, she seemed healthier. But every time she talked to others, she would dramatically grab her chest and say, "I'm fighting. I'm trying so hard." People cried for her. Meanwhile, I was drowning. I sold my car to pay bills she claimed were medical expenses. I maxed out my credit card. I worked overtime doing deliveries late at night just to keep us afloat. Her treatments always seemed to happen when I wasn't with her. One day she called me crying. "The doctor says I need a new medication. It's very expensive." I transferred $2,000 to her account. That night I saw her on Facebook, tagged in a photo at a casino with her friends holding a cocktail, laughing. Caption read, "Girls' night. Living my best life." My heart dropped. I confronted her, shaking. "Why were you at a casino? Aren't you supposed to be in treatment?" She glared at me and snapped, "You don't understand anything. I needed a break from the pain." I backed off. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was being paranoid. But the doubt kept growing. The breaking point came when her doctor called. He wanted to discuss her test results. Except, the number looked familiar. I checked my phone records. It was the same number as her friend, Sharon. My stomach twisted. My hands shook as I dialed the hospital directly. "Hi, I'm calling about a patient, Linda Harper. She's undergoing chemotherapy there." The nurse looked through records. "I'm sorry, ma'am. We have no patient by that name." I froze. I repeated the name. The birth date. Nothing. The nurse said, "There's no record of her ever being treated here." My world shattered. My mom was lying. About cancer. About everything. My legs almost gave out. I went home quietly, pretending everything was normal. That night while she slept, I checked her drawer. There they were. Fake medical forms printed online. Empty pill bottles with labels glued on. Cash hidden in envelopes. Casino chips. High-end store receipts. Over $20,000 gone. Stolen from me. Stolen from donors. Stolen from people who cared. My chest burned with anger and heartbreak. The next morning I confronted her. I placed everything on the table. She looked at me, eyes cold, and said, "So what? You owe me. I raised you." I couldn't believe it. She didn't apologize. She didn't cry. She didn't feel guilty. She smirked. "You're nothing without me." Something inside me snapped. I contacted every donor. I shut down the fundraiser. I reported the fraud. I moved out that same week. But the real revenge, that came later. A community charity event invited us to speak. They wanted her to share her inspiring cancer journey. He agreed, of course. Attention was her oxygen. The room was packed. She walked onto the stage pretending to be weak, holding a cane she didn't need. People stood and clapped. I stood too, but not for her. When she finished her emotional speech, I stepped forward and took the microphone. "My mother doesn't have cancer." Gasps. "She never did." I held up hospital statements, receipts, messages. "She lied to all of you. She stole your money. She used your kindness for gambling and luxury shopping." The room erupted. People stared at her with disgust. She tried to speak, stuttering, shaking. But no one listened. She walked off the stage, humiliated, her fake image destroyed. For the first time in my life, I felt seen. I wasn't the silent child anymore. I wasn't controlled. I was free. Now I help real cancer patients through local volunteer work. People who actually need support. People who deserve kindness. And if you're watching this, remember, sometimes the people closest to you can hurt you the most. But you can choose to break the cycle. If you've ever trusted someone who betrayed you, like this video, subscribe for more real emotional stories. And comment below. I choose the truth. I'll be reading your comments.